Bitcoin miners want hodlers to pay or they're going to inflate the supply. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the Bybit here in Dubai, doing well. Hope you are well wherever you are, whenever you are. Right? I am excited, even though Bitcoin price is going down. Okay? I know at the end of the rainbow, it doesn't matter what the governments do, what the banking system does. Eventually, Bitcoin will shine. And yes, they are good with their FUD. They are very clever, right? The FUD has been brought to you by your local banker. And we'll be going over some of the FUD that I've seen. And we're going to look at our trade from yesterday. I did mention a trade, but not during yesterday's video. I actually did it after I closed the video, and we're going to show you that trade and how it's doing. And if you're interested in trading, you could do so at bybit.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. They're also doing a giveaway, which I will probably go over next time. All right, WAFFLES is now added, right? A new DCA, Waffle DCA. If you're like, oh, I believe in waffles and you want a DCA, you can DCA in every minute, every hour, every day, every week, or every month. And that's the easiest way to, get into an asset that you like. And if you like Waffles coin, because, Waffles is one of those meme coins, right? The meme coin season is here. It's not going away for a while. PUMP.FUN flips Ethereum in daily revenue to become the world's biggest crypto app. Yeah, 1.9 million in 24 hours, recording all-time high daily revenue. That's congratulations. I don't know what they mean by that in flipping Ethereum revenue. Where is this revenue coming from? Idea coming from? I don't know. Or Tron or Solana. I mean, revenue based on what? Exactly. It wasn't clear here, but okay. But what's interesting here is this. Look at it. Look at these meme coins on Solana. Jesus. Look at the percentage gains. Meme coins are the next big thing, right? Even Floki with 400%, Pepe, 878%. All of these things are, possible with these meme coins, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. Okay, getting on to Bitcoin, the world's largest Bitcoin miner didn't sell any BTC in June. Now, the miner said Mara opted not to sell any Bitcoin in June. The company still intends to sell a portion of its Bitcoin holdings in the future periods to support monthly operations, manage its treasury for general corporate purposes. It's unfortunate that these guys have to sell Bitcoin, when we're in a secular bull market. It's surprising because what should be done is that they should have already borrowed a lot of money ahead of time, because one, as long as we have this financial system, right, there's ways to Bitcoin is always profitable in the local currency, right? Always. Why is that? Because you can borrow the money and then eventually down the line, you can actually sell those Bitcoins to pay back the loan. It's not exactly profitable in Bitcoin, meaning that if you spend one Bitcoin in equipment and resources, you're not going to get one Bitcoin back, right, in a significant amount of time. And generally, it's best to just buy Bitcoin instead of mining. But if you're interested in only dollars, then yeah, it is profitable. And that's how you should deal with it. And so I'm a little concerned whenever they say that they are selling at this particular juncture, because hey, you know what? Bitcoin has not seen its normal pump. And yeah, so I think it's worth the risk to leverage some of your Bitcoin against, in order to secure a future, to manage operations of your company. Anyways, moving on. What would happen to Bitcoin after all 21 million are mined? Nothing, right? Because Bitcoin transaction fees will cover that, miners. So one of the things I got this message from one of you guys on your on my videos. He said, how will Bitcoin devs secure the chain after just a couple more halvings with such low transaction throughput? People are saying that, oh, Bitcoin's getting spammed with ordinals. And now this guy's saying there's low transactions. Which is it? Right? I'm confused. Okay. All right. I told you years ago they would inflate, and you laughed. They will inflate. You will be wrong. Come here. They tried to increase the block size, not inflate the supply, block size. And it didn't work. Right? That was a hard fork. In order to inflate the supply of Bitcoin, you're going to need a hard fork. A hard fork that no one's going to use. There you go. All right? It's not that complicated. So you can't inflate the supply. Right? Because once you do, it's not Bitcoin anymore. Simple as that. All right. So first off, right, there's no low transaction throughput, right? The people are complaining about the high fees, and the high fees only come because you're using the network. And the network is covering the miners with transaction fees. Now, Bitcoin hodlers need to pull their weight too. This guy goes on, a call for a fee for hodling Bitcoin to balance the fact that mining security budget is currently paid only by people transacting, not people simply hodling. Again, I guess there's no spamming of the network with ordinals, right? It's so dumb. Right? Imagine a scenario where you're heading off to a 100-year vacation and you want your wealth to survive when you return. You decide to bury a safe that holds some gold bars, a bunch of $100 bills, and your Bitcoin cold storage. Okay. What do you expect the outcome to be when you return in 100 years absence? Well, the gold bars will still be in good shape. That's 100% true, right? The dollar bills will be decayed and purchasing power will likely have dramatically weakened to the point where bills are worthless. What about Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin worth? Well, money is only both Bitcoin and gold. Bitcoin and gold are only has value if people actually value it, meaning our people are actually there to value it. Right? Well, dollar bills, right? It's just, because people are stupid. It just comes from because people are dumb. Right? Going on, the answer depends on the network operated during the long absence. If other people were actively transacting, then miners were securing the network and your Bitcoin will be safe and valuable. See, it's people, right? Without people, something does not have value, right? Like that money does not have value because money is the storage of your work energy for future consumption. And other people need to value that money, that wealth, that asset for the work energy that it produces, right? That it stores it, right? For work energy that other people will produce, right? So anyways, he goes on to say, if everyone puts their coins in a cold storage and joins a 100-year absence, then transaction fees will plummet. Miners will go out of business and the network will atrophy and the coins will be worthless. Keyword here, everyone. Oh boy. I want to go into, I know I've taken up a lot of your time here, but I need to go into a story about swimming pools in California, right? It became legal to use water, to fill your swimming pool. So a lot of swimming pools were drained and cleaned and left empty, right? And then people started using it for skateboarding, right? Lots of public swimming pools, right? Skateboarding. became a skateboarding place. So people will use the network, right, for other use cases that people never thought of. Like, for example, I don't know, ordinals. So don't worry about that, because Bitcoin is a strong network and it will continue to have a use case one way or another. Analysts confirm Bitcoin CME gap filled, project bullish momentum towards 72K. Okay. Let's take a look at the technical analysis on that. Well, yesterday after my little rant show, I told my private viewers, people who are on my private group, and if you're interested in joining my private group, you can head over to, just type in DaVinciJ15.com, right? That's the name of the channel. So, and then you can join my private group. I told them to head over to Bybit.DaVinciJ15.com and, take this trade. I said that, it looks like Bitcoin was bouncing off of this support level, but I said, hey, you know what? It will most likely break down all the way. Normally, it would break down and stop somewhere like before the end of the wick. But because this area here is a natural stop for most people, I expected liquidity. This is where you would find liquidity if you're interested in buying. And then of course there's somebody buying down here as well. So naturally, this would be the good entry point, and then boom, that's what we're in right now. I've told everyone to move your stops to break even, because this could continue to fall further. We haven't closed the candle body below this upward trend line, so that's a good sign. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and then this 4 hour continues in an upward trend. That is a hope and prayer, right? Because we've retested the lows here around 60K too many times. So most likely, if there is any kind of bounce, I think you should walk away from this trade, take whatever profits you can, and maybe consider doing a short sometime in the future. And we'll look at that later on. Looking at Ethereum has broken through its previous support here, down here, and I told you guys, the 3,224 was a support level which they had to reach and review, and it was possible that we could go even lower, see, all the way down as to the tops of this level here is where we'd have to breach to, and we did. We are back above the support level, and we're trying to hold that right now. Odds are, because of this major breakdown, if we don't hold this level, we can see it come all the way down to the $3,000 level. And then we have to hope and pray that it reverses at that level. So that's what we're looking at here. Ethereum's going to break down right now. And so we might have a little bit of a pump here, back up, but odds are we're just going to fail again, and goodbye. Lights out. All right. Well, I hope you learned something. I hope you gained something from today's episode. I know I did. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.